Gotta put myself on the stage. Ade, you're here already. How did that happen? I don't know. That's so interesting. I see that you say that you're here early and I wasn't live. I don't know. Tell me, what did you see on your end? Because I'm like, that's interesting. I wasn't sure about that, but good to see you nonetheless. It is Wednesday, April 30th. We're back for another live. So today, I forgot one of the fragrances that I wanted to just mention yesterday. I know we've talked about it before on my channel, but I definitely wanted to mention it again as one of the fragrances that I feel like kind of got me caught up. Like out of those few fragrances, this is definitely one that I would pick up to wear. Because I enjoy wearing it. Like I enjoy it in the air. I enjoy it on my skin. I enjoy it on my clothes. Like when I pick up something I've worn with this on and I'm like, oh, I know exactly what that was, what fragrance it was. And that fragrance, oh wait, maybe I should tell you what my scent of the day is. How about that part? Let's start there. So I had a really, 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 really long day today. I actually, it's crazy. I clocked in. Like 15,000 steps, which is hard for me to do these days for whatever reason. But I did it today. But it's just because I've been so busy and like on my feet since I started work this morning. So because I knew that I would be moving, shaking, doing all the things all day long, I decided to go with my favorite combo. One, because I know it's going to last, but two, I've just loved it. I've gotten many compliments on it before, and that combo is Valaya Exclusive. Mixed with the Good Scent Spellbound. This is one of those fragrances that I got from TJ Maxx. So as we know, Valaya is that girl. She is a floral, musky, beautiful fragrance that has a bright top. I don't even know. I feel like I like Valaya so much. She's definitely always compared to those fragrances like Fleur Narcotique. But let me just give you some notes from Fragrantica because I just don't remember at the moment. I know that this does have almond in it, like a good almond note to get it creamy. Hi, LFA. Thank you so much for joining tonight. Good to see you. So Valaya, our favorite girl here. Oh, the citrusy bright top. It's a Quentin Beige, beautiful, beautiful. Oh wait, no, we looked up Valaya, not Valaya Exclusive. But I wore Valaya Exclusive today, which is important because that almond has been added to it to just make it more approachable and a little bit more smoother. The OG, the opening could be kind of sharp, but this one with the almond kind of softens it up a bit. And then, so in Valaya Exclusive, you do have the almond, mandarin, and bergamot. They're powdery notes. Orange blossom, white flowers, vanilla, akigala wood, and Broxton sandalwood. It is a beautiful fragrance. I love it just as much as the OG, if not more. I don't know. When I first smelled it, I was like, oh no, the OG is my girl. But I have grown to seriously. I mean, it's been a while now, but I've seriously grown to absolutely love her. I'm afraid that I'm not going to last much longer with this small size. You see the dent that's in it, that's all me. But the Good Scent Spellbound has fragrance notes of juicy apricot, plum nectar, wild lily, rosemary, blooming jasmine, and warm amber in the heart, with toasted tonka bean and caramel glaze in the base. And honestly, that caramel glaze in this is so yummy. Gives me that gourmand feeling that I like, but those other fruity notes and floral notes definitely just blend with Valaya, and I love them together. This adds the gourmand feel that I need to this bright floral. The twitties together are magic for me. So I love wearing it. It lasted throughout my day. I got a compliment around the 5 hour, 6 hour mark when I applied it, probably at 7 a.m. So she's a winner, she's a stunner, and she did what she came to do, or what I needed her to do. What are you guys? What did you guys wear today? Let me know. Whoever's out there watching, let me know. What did you wear today? What made you feel good, smell good, and all the things? So that was my scent of the day. The fragrance that I started talking about, that I forgot to talk about yesterday, is none other than, taking her out the box because she currently does not fit on my shelf, and I refuse to make room. But the one that I'm talking about is Unique Luxuries So Scientific. She's a fruity dream. She's fruity. So, all right. So she's a fruity dream. She's giving me lemon and orange in the top, but then gives me this nice candied Middle Eastern base that just have some bone and some back and helps it to stand up and last longer. Let me see what the notes are on So Scientific. Ella Faith tells us that she was wearing Ariana Grande Vanilla Mod. Love that one. And she usually layers it with a sweet body mist like So de Janeiro 62. Ooh, that sounds like a fun combo. I like that. Thank you for sharing. So Scientific. Ade wore Another 13 as her scent of the day. It's her first time wearing it because it's her husband's signature scent. Oh, I love a good fragrance that you can share. Another 13 is nice. I really like that. I cannot wait to get the brown sugar babe oil for it. So Scientific has notes of osmanthus. Oh my gosh. Hey, osmanthus. I didn't know that, but it pairs so well with this orange blossom and grapefruit that's in here. I'm gonna have to remember that because there's some osmanthuses, osmanthus notes and fragrances that I can't really get with. But this also has beautiful notes of strawberry, peach, plum, pink pepper, cherry, and then there's jasmine. So it's juicy, fruity, a little candied, and then there's vanilla, amber, musk, and cedar in the base that just, I feel like they're not giving all of the notes because there's more woodsy notes that give it that kind of Middle Eastern backbone. But I love this fragrance. Again, it smells good on me. Nika, you're able to join us tonight. Thank you so much for popping in. It's so good to see you. You've been busy lately, but I get it. There's always a playback available whenever you can't make it, but it's always good to see you. Mamina's here, guys. Hi. She's wearing Body Out Oud Sublime, which is the dupe for Eat and Juicy Apple by Kayali. It is a Latafa, and I love that. Did you layer with anything today, or do you usually layer it? Like, Nika says she has to catch up on her last one. Great seeing you too. Have to see each other in person. But so this is the one that I forgot to talk about that like I have just been really, really, really enjoying lately. And that I tend to gravitate towards because it's a little bit sweet, a little bit woodsy, a little bit deep, it gives me all the feels that fit my personality. So I love that about this one. So that is the one that I forgot to talk about yesterday, but definitely wanted to mention her. Oh, so you should also know that this is very much like Fumi Monet's fragrance. Very much like it, the Exalté. And then it also is very much like the Latafa fragrance, Ajwad, that one in the rectangular, colorful bottle with that black wooden cap. I think this one gives me best of both worlds. That candied citrus and those fruits, but then has the vanilla amber in it. Like, I think this is the best of both worlds, honestly. All right. So we're going to move right along here. Nika says that her scent of the day is Vintage with Elderflower by Molten Brown. She also compliments us and tells us that we're smelling good today. I'm not familiar with yours, but you have great taste in fragrance, so I'm sure, and I know positively that you're smelling great also. I don't have anything by Molten Brown. Thank you for sharing. Mamina says she didn't layer with anything today. She literally took the bottom with her and kept the bottle with her and kept reapplying while outside running around. Love it. Love it. I love that you love it. So I was on a hunt for it. I can get it easily now, but I'm not sure what stopped me. Maybe I felt like I need to wear the other fragrances that I have from that line of Latafa. I think I have the Amethyst one. I have the Oud for Greatness dupe, and I have the dupe. It's in the white bottle, so not the pineapple one, but the one that's a dupe of the Initio. It's light, effervescent, and work friendly. I love that. Okay, so what I wanted to get into was my little mini Sephora haul. And I'm going to tell you all the things that I got, including samples. So this is a sample of Fenty Skin's Hydra Visor moisturizer with SPF 30. So I got this simply because I love the moisturizer in full size. And so the more the merrier to the bunch. I guess. Why not? They don't give you the best options when picking out samples from Sephora. So I just got that. I know I already love it. And then I also picked up the Gucci 24-hour breathable foundation, luminous matte finish foundation samples. I don't think I've tried Gucci's foundations before, but it says luminous matte finish. So I have a little bit of curiosity with that and hope that it wears well. A lot of the newer foundations, I found them to be for drier skin, combination skin, and be a lot more oily on my skin. So looking forward to trying this. I think there's a shade in here I can kind of finesse somewhere in here. Maybe this one. I got the Fresh Lotus Youth Preserve Dream Face Cream. Recovers overnight. These little moisturizers just come in handy. I will literally use this. I know sometimes in these packets, people just like toss them to the side, but I actually use them. And I've actually purchased full size products off of the samples. Hey guys, Night is here with us. She said, hey, she's just in time. Yes. If you have not, definitely check out our live that we did together yesterday. It was so much fun talking with Night about fragrances that we are loving and feel like we're winning with, or made us feel great this week. I'm obsessed with brown pencil liners. So I wanted to try the Sephora liner. Whenever these Sephora sales come around, I never get a Sephora product. Maybe I have all that I feel like I need to try and have, but this is a brown liner. I love a good brown shimmery liner, whether it has the glitter in it or it looks a touch metallic. And this one appears to have a little bit of both. Probably can't see that metallic shine much, but that is the liner and I'm looking forward to wearing it. Oh, you know what? I tried this on my hand the other day. This is in the, okay, so it is. It's in the color 08 Shimmer Espresso. And I tried this on the day that I got it, and then I tried to go wash it off, and it took a good few like scrubs to get this off. So I guess when it says it's waterproof, like they were not joking. All right. So then I got this Huda Beauty Easy Bake. This is in the shade Blondie. I generally tend to use this like under my eyes, but I got this one because I had the mini, and the mini is so irritating to use. Like it grates my nerves that I literally carry that in my bag, because trying to get it out of there, and they have this top, y'all, I just don't like it. So I said, let me make sure I pick this up in the full size the next time a sale comes up, because I hate using that. It's cute and it's innovative, but it's just not hella practical for me to use. Like I have to kind of tap it out of the container to use it. And what am I tapping it on? Because it doesn't have a real top. It has a cushion built into the top so that you're supposed to dab it in there and then use it yourself. And I do not prefer to use that sponge that comes in the top. It's a mess. I have my full size. I'm happy. Now, what I wish I would have picked up, but I'm trying to be modest, you know, like, oh, we're not doing too much. I wasn't supposed to get this. They extended their sale. Sephora extended their sale. Like, oh, you missed out on our sale. Here, we're going to extend it a few more days because you didn't get to shop. And I'm like, why? So, of course, I already had a basket prepared. I think I took a few things out, like Kayali's Fleur Majesty, the full-size bottle. I really wanted, I want to upgrade it, but I just, at this time, like, yeah, we can't do no more full-size bottles. Like, this is crazy. I am really enjoying my miniature. So I'm just hoping, you know, that I sit, wait, be patient and pretty, and like, oh, wait for another sale, like from Kayali or something. So, hi Arlene, good to see you. I hope you're well. And so on to the three fragrance. I have three fragrances that I did pick up because I really, really was anxious to have them in my possession. Nika says the color is so rich. It is. So I'm excited about it. Nye says she needs to add brown liner to her routine for sure. Yes, I feel like brown is like the perfect smoky like color. So my favorite, let me see. My favorite brown shimmer liner that I use is by Urban Decay. I don't know the name. I just pick it up when I see it on sale. Brown. Oh shoot. But it is my favorite liner, and it has been my favorite liner for years. I feel like I'm at the point of one of those people that's like, oh, been using a product for 20 years, like almost quite literally. Yeah, I'm trying to look it up. It is called, let's see, Bourbon. Is it Bourbon? I think it is. It's on sale on Amazon. Just a couple bucks off. Not enough. But yeah. So that has been pretty sure. That's been the liner I've used for so long. Like I use them until they're this big. But definitely needing some backups. This is a brown shimmer with gold micro sparkle. I love it. And I recommended it to a friend, a coworker, and she uses it. And whenever I see her, you can see the little brown gold shimmers like sparkling on her eyes. And I'm like, oh my God, I love it. I love it so much. It's so cool to see it on somebody else because I don't always see the like shimmer on my eyes, but it looks so pretty on her. But yeah, I think this Sephora liner will do well. I think it will. I like the metallic, and then when you like kind of buff it out, because even now, like me rubbing over it, you can. Does it show better? Does it show the what is it like that? The little metallic nature of it. Well, okay, can y'all see that shimmer? All right, so let's go. Let's go on. Let me see. Any, mini, miny, mo, catch a piggy by himself. I'm just gonna go with this one. One of the highly anticipated ones for me to check out. This is Guava Granita by Brooklyn Ellis. Ellis Brooklyn. Not Brooklyn Ellis, but Guava Granita. So I already tried this, but I'm going to try it again. This is still sort of my first impressions because, of course, I did not try it all over. I just literally got it like this weekend or Monday. I think it might have been Monday. So I'm going to spray it again. But I was pretty impressed on first spray. I was like, oh, you can smell the guava. It's like guava, coconut, and a little pineapple. That makes you want a drink, right? Like I need a cocktail. But Guava Granita took me by surprise. And so now I could smell the guava, but is it drying down to like a typical coconut, like ylang type tropical scent? I don't know, but I'm not going to think about it too hard. I think I like it. I would just need to try it all over and make sure this doesn't go rogue and like feel very I don't know. Sometimes these scents like passion fruit, some of these guavas, they can get a little musty to me. And so I hope this one does not do that. Let's check out the notes. Have any of you tried this yet? And what are your thoughts? All right. So, Guava Granita is classified as a gourmand by Ellis Brooklyn. It has guava juice, but banana. I don't know if the banana is as prominent to me, but I can see that in this tropical mix. Like, okay, I could tell it's in there, but I wouldn't have picked it out. When I was able to pick out a good banana, it was from Marc Jacobs Wild Intense. I was like, oh, a banana fragrance. I was so shocked, y'all. So that is definitely like on my list of things to like buy. I really want that one. So this also has Cavean melon. I've never heard of that kind of melon. There's coconut palm mango blossom, and the dry down has vanilla, sandalwood, and almond milk. Oh my gosh. So many yummy notes. Let me. I feel like all of those things come to play. The coconut for sure, guava. I thought there was pineapple or something in it, but it seems like it's mango and melon. But then it's given like I feel like this smells like some type of tropical cocktail. Blended though, blended, not on the rocks. Because of that almond milk too. So I was pretty impressed by this in terms of presenting us with a guava forward note fragrance. And so I'm starting to wonder if guava is the note du jour these days. So pretty excited about that. Arlene says it dries down coconut heavy on her, but I like it. Right. So I was thinking like, is it just drying down to this kind of typical tropical scent with the coconut and kind of ylang-ylang type situation? But yeah. Hi, Simply Misha. You're wondering if I could do a giveaway. Oh, a giveaway of what? That's a good idea. Arlene says guava granita, perfect to layer with St. Bart's. Ooh. Okay, I have not tried St. Bart's yet. G says, I know a lot of reviews on YouTube were not favorable of guava granita, but as someone from Hawaii, I absolutely love it. Oh, that's so great to hear, G. Yeah, I was literally just watching Alexis, and she said this one wasn't for her, which I get. But I'm definitely like a tropical, wanting those fruity fragrances, especially during the summertime. So yeah, I would have to wear this all over. It just scares me just this much that it might go and feel a little musty. And it's just like when you feel that way or that you smell that way, like how do you recover? Like, do you just be like, oh no, I'm about to go back home and wash off? Like you could, but usually that's not how my day works. So I am so far feeling this, and I'm glad I have a travel to kind of play around with. That bottle is absolutely beautiful, and hopefully I'll have some more thoughts on it, and like if I really really like it, if it's a love or what have you. Okay. overripe guava can, excuse me, have a musty type scent though. Come to think, that's what I think too. Like, and this just makes me feel a little bit anxious. Like, will it do that to me? I don't know. We want to know what Ade thinks about guava granita. Well, actually, Arlene asked, but I'd like to know too. It's okay, Arlene. Will not repurchase. I enjoy the Miami one better. So, from what I remember about the Miami nectar, I felt like it smelled good, but I didn't feel like, oh, I need to buy travel. I don't have any more details other than that, because I was just kind of like, yeah, it's nice, but do I need a bottle or to add it? Probably not, because I have enough going on. You can also layer guava granita with golden arrow from Saltaire. It's cheaper than Quay. Okay. That sounds like a good combo. And Arlene likes Miami nectar also. So those are my like quick little thoughts on the guava granita. Glad to have a travel. But I'm with you, Arlene. I feel like I'm still just getting some coconut and that kind of thing. All right, the next one that I had to get, and I think I talked about this, I really wanted the full bottle, but I settled for a travel because Kia doesn't need any more full bottles of anything, quite anything. Even I was interested in a lot of musky fragrances, so I had to pick up this. I love this Glossier. This is Fleur Eau de Parfum. I love that they did this for the travel because I love the bottle. This color is my favorite, and I'm so glad that they like extended this to the travel size. So when I smelt it in the store, like I was like, ooh, I was excited because I think the other Glossier fragrances I haven't been like in love with, and this one was closer to a love. So this is like a musky floral. I feel like I get some ambergris. Maybe one of the purple flowers is not the violet, so it might be lilac. To my nose, I don't know. But we're about to find out because I like to know. So let's see. Fleur. Go. Glossier. Fleur. Glossier U Fleur. So main accords are amber, musky, fruity, woody, powdery, yellow floral, salty, floral, sweet. Yeah. I'm getting a musky floral with some like the ambergris stood out really well, especially in the top. But let's see what it says. Salt is the top note. Okay, Kia, your nose doing something. Because I just feel like my nose just be broken, but we've talked about that before. It also has apricot in it. All right. Cashmere, ylang-ylang, and osmanthus. Ooh. I had no idea this had osmanthus in it or apricot, which I hadn't been feeling those notes and fragrances lately. And this has ambroxan in the base. And so I'm pretty surprised, pleasantly surprised. And considering the musky collection that I have kind of curated so far, I think this will do it for me. I don't think smelling it in my hand like this, like I really need the all over experience to get the like scent bubble going. But I'm glad I didn't Ooh, my skin is feeling very oily right now. I've been running and sweating, line dancing, y'all. I was line dancing, had the fans out today. So I am like a little hot, sweaty mess. And I touched my nose with the oily perfume in my hand. But I don't know. I don't think I really at this moment, when I first smelled it in the Sephora, I was so excited. I was just having all the feels. I was like, oh, I want a new bottle. But I think this travel will do it for now. That's just, how I feel. Clearly my feelings change here and there. All right. Have you guys tried that one? What do you think? Let's see what you say in the comments, because isn't it such a cute little travel size bottle? I'm so excited that they did that with the bottle. It feels so much more luxurious, and like you're still getting a piece of the real thing, and not just like, oh, here you go, here's a few squirts. Arlene says she always wants to be on someone's beach, so she bought both Guava Granita and Miami Nectar in full bottles. Ooh, I wonder if they smell great together. And she really likes Glossier You Floor too. She bought the travel, but wish she had bought the full size bottle. Got it. I'm so glad that you love it. She did say she'll get the full bottle of Dawn instead. It's the same type of deal to her. Right. I remember you mentioning how Dawn was, I think, a musky fragrance too. So I have one more, and then I'll talk about like the process of elimination that I had to make in my cart. Okay. Well, it's not a big deal, but the last one that I did buy, even after all the talking of getting the other ones and they were in my cart and I had to take them out, and I ended up with Dead Cool's Mochi Milk. I was excited to try this. I've only heard great things about Dead Cool. And so with a name like Mochi Milk, I was all over it. Like, I love mochi. I love lactonic fragrances. I had to try it. So I tried it. Ooh. Sprayed in my other hand. It's a pretty little marshmallow, like pretty little fluffy sweet scent. I was about to say marshmallow just because on the packaging it says profile of marshmallow, vanilla bean, and sweet rice milk. I can get the marshmallow a bit. Even the rice milk. And I like that it doesn't go too dense. So, yeah. What did any of you try this? Guys try this? And another reason why I had to get it is because I couldn't find it in the store, like to just check it out. I was like, I really wanted to check it out in the store first, but I did not see it, and I really wanted to try it. But I'm at a point where I have so many fragrances. This does not feel brand new to me. It's nice to have, but I don't need it. I just have enough sweet, light, kind of gourmandy, kind of, and there are ones that I almost prefer. Let's see. Where them fans at, girl? I had it today, and I think I felt like I burnt one of my fingers, like flashing flapping that fan in the something. It felt like it burnt my finger a little bit. Was I doing too much with the fans? I love how mildly sweet mochi milk is. I agree. And I did have mochi atelier from Zara back when it came out, and that was like everything to me because it really smelled like mochi, even though I think there was a YouTuber named Ollie's mom that I was friends with, and she was just like, oh my God, I can't do it. It smells like stale rice. But I enjoyed it. I really did. And again, I mean, depending on what you're looking for, like mildly sweet is a perfect description. So if you're not wanting a heavy, dense, I need to smell every caramel, chocolate, vanilla, like toffee type notes, this is a good one. But first impressions, again, it's nice to have, but I don't need it because it's not being like a rice fragrance for me. It's not being a marshmallow fragrance for me. I just feel like I have other ones that come to mind that I would prefer. Even though they're a lot heavier, I can smell them for that versus sweet skin, if you will. That's what I feel like I'm kind of getting right now. Just like a sweet skin. And that's cool. Like it really is. And again, I feel like once you wear things and experience them and get a little bubble going, like it's probably a whole different feel. So I'm definitely keeping these. I'm definitely like going to sleep on them and really just try them out some more. Like that's the beauty of the travel size. I am glad that I got them, and I've satisfied my curiosity about like what they offer, what they were giving. So I'm happy about that. Nye says she loves marshmallow notes. Yeah, girl, me too. It's just so soft that it's like, it's a cozy, I guess, cozy for the office. Like if you just need sort of a more of a comforting, I don't want to say cozy because cozy might give the feel of like warmth, but more of a just like comforting kind of feel, like to give you that little bit of sweetness that to get you through your day. So maybe I'll try it out tomorrow. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I was curious about mochi milk too, yeah. But if I had to choose between mochi milk and Mochi Atelier by Zara, I would do Mochi Atelier by Zara because I got prominent rice notes. It was still sweet. It was still very pretty. Are you going to discuss the small black brand you talked about it briefly? Yes. Thank you. Because, girl, I would have forgot. Like, I put it over here and it's just kind of like doing its own thing. Let's get to it. I'm so crazy because how could I just forget like that when that's really like on my things to talk about? Probably I didn't because I didn't put it in that title. Hey, Ade, I'm not sure if you heard me earlier just talking about like how were you able to see or say that you were in early before I actually went live? Did it? I'm not sure if it did something or if it said if it was scheduled for 9:00. Like I don't know. That was interesting to see that. But yes, you guys, it is Zernille Gillie time. Zernille Gillie, his latest release called R&B. I was highly anticipating it since December when he told us about it. So Ade says it popped up in her feed. That is interesting. I don't know. All right, so I got in the box, it comes like this with a little pull tab. So this is it. Zernille Gillie is an indie Black-owned brand. He's from Chicago. He's a DJ, and he is a self-taught perfumer, and he names his fragrances after music genres. So he has disco, techno, house, jazz, hip hop. I think those are all of them. And then this is R&B. Also, I got a disco sticker. For those that don't know, like, I love a cool sticker. I love cool sticker. When I found a Michelle Obama sticker, mind blown. Like, so I love to put them in my planner and just stick them all around. So I'm so excited to have this sticker. I know some people probably be like, oh, toss it. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, you know, people use magnets and stuff like that. I love stickers. So I'm super excited whenever a brand or vendor that I like has a sticker. I need to make my own Yummy 411 sticker. Let's get on with it. So then he puts a cute little thank you card in the box. And it also came with a sample. Big kudos, big points for a sample. And I got a sample of disco. So I'm so excited about that. I remember when I picked out house. Was it house? Do I have techno or house? Techno. There were some other ones. I think it was disco and house that I could not decide between, but techno kept shouting to me like, hey girl, hey, while the other ones were like, you know, just kind of mellow with the beat. But techno was like, I'm putting on a show. We smell so good. Hold on. Well, who did do the yeah, ridiculous. But anyway, that's how I was able to decide on techno. So I was excited to try disco. And we'll talk about that too. But should we talk about this first before we get on to the big shebang of R&B? So disco is a fragrance that smells a little earth, like a slight, that smells sweet, a little earthy. And he puts patchouli in his fragrances, I've noticed. It works out for these fragrances because they are strong, they are projecting. But it adds an element that I may or may not like. This one is nice. And it's unisex leaning femme to me, but I would like to smell this on a man. Why do I say that? That's interesting. Oh, okay. Let me give you some notes real quick. So this is a tea fragrance. There's bergamot, amber, and grapefruit. There's saffron, vanilla. He gets really creative. Tobacco, cedar, lavender, cardamom, myrrh, patchouli, and jasmine. I'm going to spray it on this thank you card. Oof. Myrrh, patchouli, and jasmine. So I think that's why I probably would prefer it on a man. So right now I am getting the citruses, that lavender. I do get a little bit of tobacco and the saffron, myrrh, and patchouli. The amber starts coming out and playing. There's a bit of that tea. And the myrrh sweetens it some more. So I think it's nice. I am curious to smell it on a man though. I'm going to wear this sample in full one day. Right now, I think it's a nice quality fragrance. It's just not one that I feel compelled, like I feel drawn to. I don't quite feel drawn to it. Maybe if somebody else had it on, I'd be like, come here, let me smell. What is that? So thank you for Zernille Gillie for sending me disco, because I literally loved or really, really liked quite a few of them, and I couldn't decide, and I had to decide on one. And so that one was Techno. All right, so let's see what R&B is doing. Can't get it out of the box. Like, some of these fragrances need that little ribbon to help pop it out. All right, I'm gonna leave this out the box because I remember struggling like this before. Nika says, "Ooh, do you guys have any recommendations for scents that smell airy, foamy, and similar to how bubbles look?" I hope that makes sense. It's interesting because I think Bubble Phase was supposed to give us that sort of that feeling, but I guess it was more of, but no, I think it's more of an effervescence like champagne and not so much like bubbles, foamy. That's a good question. That's one I'd have to think on. Okay, I'm going to get a strip. Great, it's nearby. So that I can tell you my thoughts. You know, I already sprayed it, but I want to see what today's nose is telling us. Well, I don't need to spray too much. I know that for sure. Has a magnetic cap. So I love that, love that. This is a 30 ml. Okay. So this one is a guava fragrance. It's guava forward. And then I smell patchouli. I was impressed by this guava that seemed like it has a little pineapple punch. But then I get a lot of patchouli. I remember feeling this way about Bon Bon Pop when I got it. I was just like, but this patchouli, like, who invited her to the party? Like, we over here doing this, and then patchouli all in the back, like I'm coming with y'all. Nobody invited you. However, now I've had Bon Bon Pop for a while, and it's had its opportunity to just settle down, and that good friend patchouli, she's learned from the girls and come around. And so I love it now. And so far, I need the friend in the back to do that also. I think I'm really impressed by the way this Guava is just like doing her thing and speaking to us, but I'm just not the patchouli person for this. It makes me so sad because I think in my techno, there's a strong patchouli, but the other notes just really keep her under wraps. And she's still present. We know she's there. It's just they play well with her. This one, they still trying to ask her why she's at the party. But let's get into the notes that really drew me in on this one, that I was super, super excited about. Oh, come on. Is it not on the site yet? Oh, wow. Okay. I'll just ask Google, okay, Fragrantica? Jeez. They have a travel set. Ooh. Okay. R&B, perfume extract. Seriously? What am I doing wrong here? You can't just click on the fragrance. You have to click a small little eye for information. Okay, we're here. All right. This perfume is a lush, emotional groove inspired by the 1990s R&B music. It opens with a juicy burst of honey, tangerine, and guava. I keep calling everything pineapple, but clearly it's honey, tangerine. You know, when I saw that and I saw some of the other notes, I was just like, I hope this isn't like Beyonce's fragrance, and it's not at all. That tangerine is not as prominent as it is in Say Noir. This has Bulgarian white rose, tropical papaya, and resinous white chocolate. Okay. It says grounded by hints of osmanthus and opopanax. Okay, so it has that osmanthus in it. But it's not bad. It's just, I guess it's being paired with guava that I am slightly anxious about the mustiness that it may have. But in the dry down, there's cedar and amberwood and no patchouli, y'all. Well, you could have fooled the hell out of me, because bro, I'm like the patchouli needs to have all the seeds. Cedar and amberwood. I don't know, y'all. That's crazy, because I just was like patchouli. We about to fight. Like, seriously, like where you at? Square up, but I think it deserves to wear on skin. I think it deserves to sit for a minute. I got this on Saturday. I think it's good. I'm just scared a little bit of the guava, and I don't want to smell what I think is patchouli. It could be just those roses. It could be those roses. We are almost at an hour. Something is going on because people are calling me from my family, and it's a little odd. But but yeah. So that has been R&B. What else have y'all heard about R&B? Nika, does Bubble Face have guava? It has cherry, cranberry, blood orange, and berries. I don't see guava. The blood orange is prominent in Bubble Face. Everyone is okay. Thank you, sister. I love the profile picture of my babies. Look at them. Look at them. The two peas in the pod. So yeah, I'm sorry that like I really wanted to have this glowing impression, like, oh my God, it's so amazing. I'm so glad I have it. I am very glad that I have it. I just feel like I'm going to let it rest. I'm going to give it some time, because that's what they all need. I am very hesitant to listen to anybody that be like, and give a whole stance on something, because bro, give it some time. Like, let it do what it do. I've had plenty of fragrances and plenty of times where I knew better than to just kind of judge it right off the back. Like, been there, done that, don't trust that. But just right now, that's just what it's giving me. I feel like I'm getting some guava and some patchouli. And if it's a little too hot outside, I don't know. but it's strong. You're definitely getting guava. It's not like, oh, something playing and soothing around on the back end, but this is. So we are going to revisit this for sure. I hope to give an update soon, but I just know that she's worth the wait. She is worth the wait to like check it out, like let it sit and check it out later, revisit. Because I am really impressed that I could just smell these fruits so prominently. It's just that me thinking that there was patchouli in here is just because I feel like I said, like I get that in the techno and some of those stronger like woods amping up the other fragrances. So that's all that I actually have for you guys tonight. I'm so glad that you all were able to join in on this conversation and chat with me about these things. And maybe on different on skin. Yeah, absolutely. Give it, let it dry down and mellow down and see what happens. But yeah, let's do this again soon, guys. Um, Thank you so much again for joining, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.